So I'll represent.
Wait, what?
Namaste. Hey, tell him namaste for me.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Take a picture, we'll put it up on the website.
All right, yeah.
Darren.
Pass.
Varun.
So I'm gonna be going to Cal on August 22nd, so next month's meeting will be my last. I'm gonna resign. So yeah,
More Corona.
I was third time's a charm.
That's what I'm saying, the last one.
Hey, and I'll come back to you when it's my chance. Thank you for being here. Jeff. Eric.
Kind of piggybacking on what Jet said, I've been on this board since the very beginning. And I remember when we had these rooms, in fact, I remember we were at the church, people going out the door and that place was sweltering. I think one of the things we have to start doing is we have to start inviting city speakers. That's one of the reasons why, because in this very room, the Overnight Hills Residents Group meets in this very room, and I'm gonna tell you, they have as many people as we do. So, but the big difference is they have guest speakers. People come out to hear, especially city officials who you want to ask a question to. People like Ron Galpin, other department heads that you want to find out about their services. People will come out to those things. People do not want to come out and listen to us talk about stuff that we talk about, the budget and stuff like that. It's okay, it's business of us running this group, but it is not that pertinent to stakeholders. And that's what stakeholders, they want to come and get information. And I think that's what we have to do. We have to start, at least once a month, invite somebody for a 30-minute talk, explain how different things work, because people want to know how their city functions. And that's one of the things that we do at the bank meetings. We always have speakers at the bank meetings, and those meetings are packed because people want to ask questions. And that's what I want to say for that. Go ahead, next.
Thank you. Jared? Well, Jeff and Eric said it better than I could. So, Mike?
Just to piggyback on that, I agree wholeheartedly with what was just said. You get Councilman Englander in here, or even city attorney Mike Beard, who had that town hall meeting. Must have been 2,000 people there.
Yeah.
They come out to the roads.
Okay. Thank you. Brandon?
I guess the only thing, as far as the budget goes, is there's gonna be a deadline to submit all these packet. So, I don't know, have a committee meeting or something, where we can all discuss our meetings about maybe one.
Okay. All right, well, I just wanted to say thank you everybody for coming. It is a week before holiday weekend, and I appreciate the effort that people have made. Just want to say a couple things. In terms of speaker series, obviously we do have speakers when they come to us. Tonight we have city attorney show up. But obviously we do that whenever someone comes. We've had people from different agencies, entities, including the school. That's certainly something that I agree is a potential hook. I'm actually trying to see if we can sponsor such speakers without having to have it be an actual board meeting. Because we could do that, we don't have to have a quorum. People who want to, members of the board who want to attend can attend. Basically, I was talking with Lois Phillips, one of our city attorneys on that today. So that's been heard, we talked about it, and if I can get clear direction. One thing I would like to ask is, and this goes to my next point, anything we do, including movie night, including a business seminar, including a renter seminar, requires volunteers. And, It requires people to help plan, and it requires people to help show up and make the things happen. Execution. So it's our event, not that we're just setting up a booth at the disaster preparedness fair, or actually not even setting it up, or staffing the one that they set up for us. That's one thing. But if it's our event and we're sponsoring it, everybody on the board and as many of your friends and neighbors you can drag in to help out makes things go a heck of a lot more smoothly than if it comes down to the same 3, 4, 5 people year after year after year. Also speaking to the fact, and I'm gonna try and talk to Jim and see where that is. But if in fact his resignation sticks, that means with Varun's departure for beautiful Berkeley, we will have 3 open seats. 2 members at large, because that's what Jim sits currently, and the student. Again, if you know someone who actually is interested and wants to come and participate in a positive way, please, especially if they come here every single meeting anyway. It's not like you can do anything else on it the first Thursday of the month. Who could those people be, I wonder? Please apply. It's a very simple process. Send a note in to Anthony.
Let me think about that.
Thank you. He will forward it to me. Okay? Seriously, we got 3 seats. I would love to fill them so we actually can start the fall moving stuff through. Again, everybody's a volunteer. If we have 22 people, it's better than we have 19. Along those same lines, and Eric, I appreciate your point about a chair. Obviously, we need 5. We should have 5 people in outreach. I'm not going to appoint anybody tonight. If you're interested in being, first off, if you're interested in being an outreach, let me know. If you're interested in being the chair, let me know. We'll move that forward either in August or September, depending on how long it takes. Now remember, for several months, we had our secretary basically begging for leave with those responsibilities, and nobody jumped up and said, pick me, pick me. So just bear that in mind. We are doing the best we can with the staff and the availability we have. Having said that, so let's see, I've asked for people who are interested in the three potentially 3 open seats. All of our events need volunteers. If you're interested in any of these, get in touch with the committees that are dealing with them. Tonight was primarily outreach and beautification kind of stuff coming up. But if you're interested in helping out, let people know. The sooner the better. Count me in on the movie night. If the other 2, if the dates firm up, let me know. Understanding that those of our members who are Jewish may or may not be there available for all of them, but I'm not, so pencil me in.
Point of order, Mr. President.
Certainly, Mr. Mayor.
We still need an interim chair, even if it's not a permanent position, because if they're gonna have a meeting, somebody is gonna have to chair that meeting. Just an interim. It could be on a rotating basis if you want to.
Do you have a meeting scheduled for any reason in time next month? Not next month?
No, our normal, just so you guys know, where we left off last time, is we are meeting on the 3rd Wednesday of every month at 7 o'clock
So
at the church.
are you gonna try and meet in this month in July or not?
Yes, I mean, we should skip it, so
Do
yes.
you have anything on there in terms of spending money?
We don't have, well, we did postpone a whole bunch of things, right? So I would say,
Okay,
so, I think.
Just the newsletter.
Just the newsletter.
all right.
That's about it.
I understand your point.
That's it, and an item comes up that we weren't aware of that we have to take up, we can with a 2/3 vote. Anything that was not on the agenda, and you can appoint a chair, and then the worst case, if there is a complaint that sticks, that can be rescinded.
All right. So again, if anyone hasn't picked up on this, I try to be really deliberative when it comes to appointments. I hope everybody understands that. The decisions what I've suggested, I don't do it capriciously. If you're interested in serving on the committee, certainly if you're interested in serving as chair, please let me know. I won't make any decisions on my own, obviously, it comes back to the full board. All right? So, With that, I think we are done. A motion to adjourn?
One other issue, Mr. Chair, if I could. Number of us we have to retake some of our exams over again. I was looking at that list, last week, and I think, I have to retake, the budget. I'm not sure which one, but I'll look again. But, remember, we have to have been past all those to qualify to vote. So please double check online, see if you have to take the,
Ethics or
the
financial?
ethics or the
anything?
financial test again, make sure, because if it comes up that you can't and you try to vote, then we could be in a problem there. So I just want to make sure everybody's aware.
Okay. Thank you, Eric. Motion to adjourn. Seconded. All those opposed? All those in favor? Aye. Adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
I know.